Wow. Morning, thank you for that. I'm used to going before you, not after, and you set the bar awful high, so I really appreciate it. And like you said, I enjoyed playing with you and all my teammates here today, and just filled with gratitude right now. And I got my speech, and I'm going to try to get through it best I can. So please bear with me. Hello, everyone. It feels great to be back on this field. The last time I stood at this podium, the Twins were retiring my number. And every time since that day, I walk into this beautiful ballpark, and I'm reminded of how lucky I am to be a part of this organization and how lucky I was to play my entire career with this team. Many of you were here tonight were with me 4 years ago on that special evening, and I want to thank all of you for sharing in this incredible moment with me tonight as well. This evening, I am humbled and honored to be inducted to the 38th member of the Minnesota Twins Hall of Fame and to join a group of people who I deeply admire and respect. This past January, I was driving my daughters home from school when Mr. Rod Carew at Dave St. Peter called to let me know that I'd been selected to this year's Hall of Fame. My girls asked what the Hall of Fame meant and how does someone get selected to be in it. Those were great questions, I told them, and my answer to those questions had me reflecting on my life and career and many of the people who played a big role in it. I started explaining to the girls that the 37 others who make up the Hall of Fame include players, coaches, managers, broadcasters, and front office personnel who have made an impact on this game, this club, and this community. The individuals in these blue jackets represent what it means to be a Minnesota Twin. They are leaders and role models, and people Twins fans could be proud of. They were skilled in their craft, but also understood the importance of community involvement and the importance of how they conducted themselves away from this stadium. They took pride in being part of this organization and being a part of a broader community. For me personally, these are people who I looked up to and learned from, who helped guide me through my time as a Minnesota Twin. I told the girls that it was an incredible honor for me to be included and recognized alongside them. I told Marin and Emily that it takes more than just being good at a sport to make it into a Hall of Fame, and how many special people throughout my life taught me the valuable and important lessons along the way that helped set me up for success, not only as a baseball player, but in life in general. And that those people and the lessons they shared with me are a very big part of the reason I received a phone call like that from Mr. Carew. I went on to explain how those people helped shape who I am today. I started telling them that when I was their age, their great-grandpa Jake taught me the importance of being respectful to my parents, teachers, coaches, and peers, and to always be on time for my practices and games. He was big on manners and accountability, and that had a huge influence on how I conducted myself as a teammate and an opponent as an adult. I knew he was watching every game, and I wanted to make him proud. I talked to them about my dad and how much I truly appreciate, now more than ever. Thank you. I talked to him about my dad and how much I truly appreciated, now more than ever, everything he did for me and my brothers when we were younger. He worked full-time, but made it a point to coach us on all our different teams and get to know all our friends and teammates. He was always there for us, and we were always his top priority. He taught us to work hard, always try our best, and to be kind to everybody. He taught us about humility and to let our play do the talking. He would always say things like, "We're burning daylight," to remind us to make the most of our time and not waste other people's time that was being spent on us. Just like my grandpa Jake, my dad taught us to be accountable for our actions, to be a good teammate and friend, and to treat coaches, umpires, and opponents with respect. I told the girls how all these lessons helped me be as successful as a Minnesota Twin, but most importantly, how his presence in my life is shaping the kind of father I want to be. I'm honored now to share that wisdom and lessons he shared with me with my own children, and I hope those words of wisdom help guide them through their lives the way that it did for me. I tip my cap to you, Dad, for always being there and for being one of the main reasons I'm standing here today. I talked to the girls about my mom and told them she was always my biggest fan. She was at all my games, cheering me on and encouraged me to try my best. The most important lesson she taught me was to have fun, just like I tell you kids now before your sporting events. My mom would remind me that even if I didn't win a game, as long as I played the best that I could, then I would be able to walk away with pride knowing I gave it my all. I carried that notion with me and approached every game with that mentality. I tried to bring the best version of myself out to the field every night and never took for granted that I got to play my favorite sport for a living. Thanks for always being there for me, Mom, and supporting me from day one. I love you. I told them that Uncle Jake and Uncle Billy helped me improve my baseball skills when I was younger by including me when they played in the yard and in the neighborhood with friends. I tried harder when I was with them because I wanted to keep up, just like how Chip wants to keep up with the two of you. I explained what it means to a younger sibling when they get to tag along with the big kids, and how important it is for them to be good leaders and role models for younger eyes that are watching, just like my brothers did for me and what I always try to do with my younger teammates as well. Thanks, Jake and Bill, for always including me, even if Mom did make you do it. I told the girls about the important role their mom played during my career and how she took the best care of them when I was gone. She did a great job keeping their life and world consistent, even though my schedule was not. She was always there to listen and help me look at things in a different light. She supported me through all the ups and downs that come along with this game, and I think of her as one of my best coaches. I always tell the kids that we are very lucky to have a leader and a role model like their mom. Thank you for all that you do for our family, honey. I love you. I talked to Mary and Emily about Maddie's parents. John and Ginny are better known as Papa and Gigi. They helped take care of them too while I was away playing. They offered an extra set of hands, helped travel with the kids to come watch me play, and acted as a strong support system for Maddie and the girls. Because of their help and support, I worried a little less when I was away. Thanks, John and Ginny, for always being there to lend a hand. I told the girls that I was lucky to have amazing doctors and trainers who helped keep me healthy so that I could stay on the field, and how much I appreciated their care and concern for my well-being. I would like to take this opportunity to give a special thank you to Dr. Walt Wilson and Dr. Bob Brown, who are here tonight, for the incredible care they have always provided me and my family, especially the care they provided for my dad. I truly believe you gifted us with more time with him because of your expertise and genuine concern for his health. Thank you for all that you have done and continue to do for our family. We are blessed to have you guys in our lives. I told the girls how my managers and coaching staff would share their time and talent with me so I could improve my skill set. I was lucky to be surrounded by incredible mentors and leaders from high school through the big leagues who taught me so much more than just to be a ball player. I talked to the girls about the amazing teammates I had over the years and why being a good teammate is so important. I told them that I was very lucky to have veteran players take me under their wing when I was young to show me how to conduct myself as a professional. And in turn, I always tried to do the same for others. I want to thank you boys for traveling here tonight and celebrating this moment with me. Thanks, guys. I consider you all brothers, and I cherish the time we shared on the field and in the clubhouse. It was an honor to suit up with you and play this game alongside you. Thank you for all the amazing memories, and I look forward to creating many more in the near future. I explained to the girls that the clubhouse staff did a lot of work behind the scenes so I could go out in each game and do my job. They made sure I had everything I needed to play, but were also amazing friends who were there for me no matter what. I told them I wouldn't have been able to do my job without their help and support. I also reminded the girls of the thousands of gumballs they dished out over the years at the clubhouse door when you would wait for me to come out after my game. They were always there to help our entire family, and I am incredibly grateful for their friendship. Thank you. I told the girls that the Poled family took a chance on me as a young player and gave me an opportunity to play in Minnesota so my family and friends, and eventually my own children, could watch me play here at home. And what an honor and incredible experience it was to wear my hometown uniform the whole time. I want to thank the entire Poled family and the Twins organization for their belief in me and creating an atmosphere that I was honored to be a part of for my entire career. I talked to them about the fans and how they pushed me to keep working hard and play my best because I wanted to be a player they could be proud of. I never once took for granted what a gift it was to wear the Twins uniform and be able to play here at home in the state I love in front of all of you. I want to take this moment to thank you all for supporting me, even in my down moments over all these years. It never went unnoticed, and you were such a big part of my baseball journey and many wonderful memories. Thank you from the bottom of my heart in your belief in me and your unwavering support and encouragement. It truly means the world to me. As I talked to Mayor and Emily on that car ride home that day about the Hall of Fame and reflected on all that led me here, I felt overwhelmed with gratitude. Being here tonight and seeing so many of you in person only furthers that feeling. I wouldn't have been able to make it to the big leagues, let alone be honored by this induction, without the help and support of so many incredible people in my life. I want to again thank my mom, my brothers, Maddie, Maren, Emily, Chip, my extended family and friends, my coaches, managers, and teammates, the Poled family, the Twins organization, and the amazing fans for playing a part in me becoming a proud member of the Minnesota Twins Hall of Fame. Thank you all for being here tonight to celebrate this moment with me. And good luck out there tonight, boys. Go get them.
If you direct your attention to the video board, earlier today we unveiled Joe's Hall of Fame pennant, which will be on permanent display on Target Plaza with all the Twins Hall of Famers.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to hand for number 7.
We also continue the tradition of presenting our inductee with a beautiful original artwork piece created by renowned Minnesota artist Terrence Fogarty. Unveiling Joe's print will be his manager, Ron Gardenhire, and his battery mate, Johan Santana. This special day, please welcome to the infield area Paul Feiner. Paul has the distinction of being the only player to strike out Joe Mauer in high school. So it seems appropriate that he delivers 3 baseballs to Joe. And those 3 baseballs will now be today's ceremonial pitches from Joe's 3 kids, 10-year-old twins Marin and Emily, and 4-year-old Chip. Congratulations to Joe Mauer, the newest member of the Twins Hall of Fame. And we'll look forward to another speech very soon in Cooperstown.